Hello, and it's the fourth round of the Video Online Tennis Memorial Chess Tournament, and it is Anton Korobov is taking on Magnus Carlsen. Korobov is playing with the white pieces, and Carlsen is playing with the black. So here, Korobov opens with d4 and knight to f6 replies Carlsen, and c4, a6, knight to f3 and d5. We are now having a Queen's Gambit declined game on the board, and knight to c3 by Korobov, bishop to e7, bishop to f4, and Carlsen castles, e3 and b6, c takes the d5 pawn, and knight takes the d5 pawn, and knight takes the d5 knight, and queen into d5. Earlier on in the game, Carlsen's queen is in the center, so a3 plays Korobov, and now c5. Carlsen slowly developing his pieces. Now d takes the c5 pawn, and Carlsen here goes for trading of queens. Queen into d1. Now rook into d1. Now bishop takes the c5 pawn. Bishop to d3 to b7, capturing the center. And here Korobov plays knight to g5 and h6, attacking the knight. And knight to e4 by Korobov. Now bishop goes to e7. Carlsen does not want to give up his bishop, so here Korobov decides to castle, and rook to d8. Now bishop to b1, and here knight to b7. Now here Korobov plays a wonderful move. It is bishop to c7, attacking the rook on d8. Here Carlsen cannot move the rook because he will lose his knight on d7. So here what Carlsen plays is bishop to d5, and now Korobov takes the rook on d8 and a rook into d8. Knight to c3, attacking the bishop. Now bishop plays b3, attacking the rook. Now rook plays d2 and knight to c5. Now here Korobov decides to take the rook into d8 check, bishop into d8 check, and bishop to a2, because Korobov is trying to simplify the position. He wants to trade more pieces, but Carlsen does not want to trade his pieces. So in reply, what Carlsen play here is bishop to c2, and now rook to c1, again attacking the bishop. And here Carlsen plays bishop to g6 and bishop to b1. Again Korobov is pushing hard to trade, and bishop plays h5 and knight to e4. Now bishop e7. Now knight takes the c5 pawn, b into c5, and here Korobov plays b4. Now c takes the b4 pawn, and rook to c8 check, bishop plays f8. Now a into b4 and g5. Carlsen is pushing hard, is developing his pieces, is trying for a counter attack, and bishop to d3, king to g7, b5, bishop to d6, now f3 and g4. Here Korobov plays f4 and g3, h into g is Carlsen gave up a pawn for. Now bishop plays g4, king to f2, and e5, and rook to c6 attacking the bishop on d6. Now bishop plays b8 and f5 and h5, sorry, e4, bishop to d1, and now bishop to e2, and Carlsen plays bishop to a4. He does not want to trade his bishop, and rook to a6 attacking the bishop. Now bishop again plays c2, and king to e3, bishop to c7. If Korobo plays rook into a7, bishop to b6 check, and thereby attacking the rook, so you'll get the rook. So here Korobo didn't take the a7 pawn, so instead of that what he played here was rook to c6, and now here bishop to b6 check. Now king to f3 and bishop to a4 and g4 by Korobo. Now h into g4 check, king into g4. Korobo is advancing his pieces, and bishop to b3, king to f3 and f6, g4, bishop to f7 and bishop to c4, bishop to e8. And Carlsen's this bishop to e8 was a blunder, because in reply Carlsen was trying to attack the rook on c6, but here Korobo plays a wonderful move to win the game, and it was rook to e6. Here Carlsen cannot play king to f7 to support the bishop on e8. If Carlsen plays king to f, then rook will play rook into b6 discovered check, and Carlsen will lose a full piece here. So instead of king to f7, here Carlsen's e8 bishop is trapped, because Carlsen cannot play bishop to f7 either, because if Carlsen plays bishop to f7, then rook to e7 again. Here again Carlsen will lose his bishop. Now Carlsen cannot play, Carlsen's bishop is trapped. So it is in this position that Magnus Carlsen resigned the game. It was a wonderful game by Korobo. Hope you all enjoyed the game.